Welcome back to the Boondocks Homestead. Today I'm going to show you all a recipe that Tim and I really like. And you either like it or you don't like it. There's like really no in between. But it's really inexpensive and it's really healthy and it's really good. So don't go nowhere. Okay, I've got all this stuff set out here. I've got it pre-measured. Everything's pre-measured except for the salt and pepper. And that's just going to be to taste, okay? So today we're going to make some fish. And you're probably wondering, what in the world? If you've never seen that before, that is salmon out of a can. You could use fresh salmon if you want, but I'm doing it the inexpensive way. So I'm using canned. And my can says that it is wild caught, and so it's not farm raised, which the wild caught is very much better for you, okay, than the farm raised. But either or, I've done both. I've grew up on both, probably the farm raised more than anything. So it's not, don't worry, don't get hung up on that, okay? Use what you got. So if you don't have it, go get you some. I've got 2 cans in here because I'll tell you why. I got you down here because if I put you up, then you can't see what I'm doing. So I'm just going to lean down here and talk to you for a minute. And I don't have no fancy equipment and to do all this and everything, okay? It's just, it is what it is, guys. So anyway, when I fix these, they're called salmon patties. And we really like them. Tim and I really like them. And one of our sons, our youngest son, really likes them. Our daughter-in-law and granddaughter, I don't think our granddaughter likes them. She might have tried them. She might like them. I'm not sure. I don't remember. She might have tried them once. But the other, our oldest son and his family, they're not doing it. They can't do it. They don't like it. So it's just, to your preference. And if you like fish, I think you'll like it. Okay. And it's just really good. It's really good. And you've got to at least try it, guys. You can't say you don't like something if you don't try it, right? So I'm going to start out with 2 cans. Now what I do, I will put a can of it and I'll drain it in a colander. Okay, I'll just pour my whole can because it comes in water. And I'll drain it, and then I will pick off, there's like some dark skin on it, and it peels right off. I mean, it's, they've canned this, so it just comes off real easy. The bones inside of it are just like mush. So you can just mush them up with all of it, which is what I do a lot of times. But if you'll open up the whole fillet, if you'll just open it up real gentle, you'll have the spine, you'll have everything right there. I don't know if that's what it's called, but it looks like your own spine, and it's got all the discs and stuff. I'm sure that's not what it's called, okay, but that's what it looks like to me. And so you can just peel that back, peel that off. You got to be gentle because they'll fall apart. They'll literally fall apart in your hand. So most of the time, you can just crunch them up with it. You'll never know. You'll never ever know. And it's not going to hurt you. I'm still here. I've been eating it all my life. My mom has fixed this all my life. She used to fix mackerel like this too. Mackerel out of a can. I don't like it as well as this, but I will eat it because I grew up on it, So let's get started. So I'm going to be cut off up here, okay? And when I want to look at you and talk to you, I'll come down here. But I want you to see what I'm doing. So I've got 2 cans. If you just want to make a little batch, I'm making a big one, because our youngest son, Christopher, he will want some of these. So when I make them, I just make enough for all of us, to eat, the 3 of us. So I've got 2 cans in here. You want to make just a few? Do 1 can, okay? Or if you just want to try it, you're not sure, do 1 can, all right? I've got 2 eggs. So if you're just going to do 1 can, do 1 egg, all right? I'm doing 2 eggs, so I'm going to pour my egg in here. Let me I'll make sure I get all my egg out of here. Okay. Then I'm going to put some salt and pepper to taste. And fish, I'll use a little bit. I use a little extra salt on fish. And then I'll put some pepper. I like pepper. Now, I put in mine onions and green peppers. If I don't have green peppers, I'll use the red, yellow, orange, whatever kind of pepper, sweet peppers that I have, okay? And that is also to taste. So you, if I had to measure it, and I don't know if I'll use all these. Let's just see. I probably won't use all the onion, but I probably use all that green pepper because we really like that in there. So it was about half of an onion, small onion, and it was 2 small bell peppers. They were out of our garden, organic, so they weren't real big. They were the last of the years, you know, they were smaller. So that's what I put in there if you want to measure, but it's really just go by your taste, okay? Or go by what you want. How much do you want in there? All right. Now, I get a thing of crackers, which I already did this before I put you on here, and just saltine crackers. And I reckon you could use any kind of cracker you want, okay? Or breadcrumbs. You could use breadcrumbs if you wanted to, but I use crackers. And I smush them up while they're in here really good, or try to, but they were coming out the end. I busted the end. So then when you open it, look, I just dropped some of that in there. When you open it, they come out. And I would just put a half to start, okay? A half of it. Now listen, if you want to wear gloves when you do this, you go ahead and go get you some gloves. I washed my hands before I started this, and I use my hands, okay? Because I want to feel it, and I can't work in gloves, you guys. I don't work in gloves. I don't do it. My hands are clean, and they've always made food with hands before they had gloves, okay? So my nails are clean. I don't have much nails, and reason being because I am a cook. I don't have much nails. I don't wear polish. I don't wear anything that can get on there, and my hands are clean. Okay? Now, we're not going to get hung up on that either, right? So we're going to get a little bit of mustard, just some yellow mustard. I reckon if you wanted to use some Dijon or something like that, you could. But this is just regular yellow mustard. Look at that water coming out of there. That's okay, though. Now I'm going to put, that's probably a good tablespoon right there, what I just put. Okay? Now, I'm going to get in there with my hands. I put everything in, except I may need a few more crackers. Let me go ahead and get my plate out here because I don't want to have to get in there with dirty hands. Move my salt and pepper out of the way. I got, if you can see my pineapples over there, I'm going to be making some more pineapple jelly. That is so good. So good. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of break up some of that big meat. I want you to be able to see this. Let me get you down. Let me get over. Nope, that's too far. And you know, I'll mess up my thing if I put you. Hold on. All right, I think you're going to be able to see. All right. I could switch over to my other tripod, you guys, but I'm afraid it'll mess up my mic because I've had problems doing that, and then I ruin a whole video. I'm going through it and doing everything, and my volume, it just shuts it. It mutes my phone when I mess that up. So it's like, I ain't doing it. And it just aggravates me because you put so much time and effort in these videos, you know, and then for the whole thing to be ruined because there's no volume. Okay, we're going to need more crackers. You see that? And all I'm doing is I'm just squishing that together like you would meatloaf or anything. Okay? But it's still pretty wet. So we're going to do some more crackers. And it probably is going to take the whole, you know what? It is going to take the whole thing. And then we're just going to squish it up there like that. Now, you'll be able to tell. I'll show you how here in just a minute. Let me squish this together real good. That egg is what's going to really help you. And I put my apron on today because I'm going to be frying these in a little bit of peanut oil. And listen, you can use lard. You can use lard, which is what I normally use, but I'm out. I told you that. You can use whatever oil, okay, whatever oil you use. I'm not big on vegetable or canola or anything like that. That's my personal preference, okay? So you do what you want to do. You cook it in what you want it. The oil, you may use coconut oil or something. I don't know what kind of oil you use, but any kind of oil is going to work, all right? Now, you're going to take one of these, and you're going to get you a ball, depending on how big you want to make your patties, okay? Oh, that's going together really good. That's going to work really good. All right. You see that? It's just like a hamburger patty. And then you're going to set it over here on your plate. And you're going to go through and you're going to do the rest of these. I'm going to do them really quick, okay? Okay. Now, 2 cans made 10 patties for me, okay? And it's going to vary a little, too, for each person. But the size I made them, it made 10 patties. So that'll be plenty for me to have a couple and the guys to have however many, because they really like them. All right, so let me wash my hands real quick. Okay, I got it all set up. I got the phone switched over to the other tripod. Volume is working. So I'm going to put you down here and I'm going to let you watch me. I got that oil heating. Like I said, use whatever oil you want to. And wait, let me put you back up and I'm going to tilt you so you can watch. Use whatever oil that you like. Find it. Get me one of these. And we're going to put this. I really don't have you where you can see it. Hold on. Okay. We're going to, I think that's hot enough. Ooh, I don't know. Let me give it a minute, guys. Now, I'm just going to take one of my patties and I'm going to put it in my flour. Right? And I'm going to just coat that with my, it's all-purpose flour. Oh, I should have seen looked to see if I had some in the refrigerator because I told you that on another video. I clean that up and I save it. Okay, let me put that in there. Now I've got a big skillet, cast iron skillet. Here's what I cook them in. They're so good, you guys. I just can't tell you how good these are. Of course, everyone has their own taste, but you got to at least try them. You got to try them before you know you don't like them or don't like them, right? So I get a bunch of them cooked in here, but I will have to do a second batch. I won't get them all in here because there's 10 of them. And I've just got that on high. Now I'll have to turn that down or I'll burn them. But for right now, till it gets going, I'm just going to keep it on high. That one in the middle. I haven't even fed the hogs yet, guys. I need to get out and feed the goats, feed the hogs, let the chickens out. I just got off the bus just a little bit ago. I'm going to stop right there, and then I'll put those 4 in on the second batch. Let me wash my hands. Now, if you look at it, and it's like, well, they don't look like, it looks like there needs to be something on that flour. You can get you some more pepper. I do that sometimes. I just grab some more pepper and put a little pepper on there on both sides when I flip it all. And what you want to do is, they're not brown on the other side yet, but that's what you're looking for. You're looking for a crispy golden brown on the other side. I need another thing here to flip these. I don't like it. Scares me when I knock that grease out of the pan. See how golden brown them are getting? And we're going to put them on the other side. And I'll turn them a couple of times. Now that one didn't get as done. That's why I'll turn them a couple of times. Aren't they pretty? They're so good. Okay, we'll let them cook for a little bit. Now, one day, I'll let that cook and I'll put you up here where I can talk to you for a minute. One day, I am going to take you outside on the Blackstone and do some wild caught fillets on the salmon fillets on the Blackstone. Them are good too. Them are so good. And I just cook some vegetables on there with it and stuff. Ooh, it's good. I'm ready to start cooking on the Blackstone. Y'all have a Blackstone griddle? That's what mine is, a griddle. It is like I love cooking outside. I absolutely love it. Okay, I'm gonna turn these again, you guys. I ain't got time to turn you down, so I'll show you here in just a minute. See? They're getting brown on that side too. I did it again. I went to turn that and it shut my whole phone off. I don't know why it does that. I don't know. Anyway, we were talking about the Blackstone. I cook a lot of stuff on the Blackstone griddle in the summertime. I do a lot of deer meat on it. I do burrito taco things on it. I do all kinds of stuff on it out there. Fix a big old breakfast. I can put eggs. And now, listen to this. When I bought mine, it was kind of expensive because they had just come out. People's like, you got to have one of these, you know? And, but anyway, so when I bought mine, it was expensive. All right. Because they just come out. Now you can get a Blackstone at Walmart for like $200, $300. And I'm like, and it's bigger than mine. I don't need a bigger one. I'm fine with the size I got. I got one of the small ones, but it's just perfect for Tim and I. But I'm just like, that's not fair. You know, it's like I paid quite a bit of money, but I have gotten my money back and then some out of we have cooking on that. I feel like because it's so good and it's all your mess is outside, you know, and it's just it's a good investment. I think it's just a good investment. And also if your electric's out, then you can go out there and cook on your Blackstone, right? As long as you got propane in your tank. Which propane's not too bad right now. I guess it could be worse. I think it's around about 18 bucks here for a tank. All right, these are looking really good. I'm just about ready to take these out. I'll show you again if I can keep from turning this off. Don't them look good? Yes, they do. I'm getting ready to make some, did I tell you that already? Pineapple jelly? Yeah, I think I did tell you that. And I'm getting ready to make some blackberry. I'm going to do some more blackberry. I got some juice I need to use up. And I'm going to do some more kiwi because that was really good too. And then I got some others I'm going to try that I haven't ever made. But the fruit has to come in season because it's wild stuff and it's got to come in season before I can get it. I think these are ready. Yes, these are ready to come out, guys. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'll show you. I'm going to put them, I got them on paper towel in this pie dish. It's not very pretty, but hey. Ouch. Touch the side of that pan. That was hot. I really like these spatulas, but everything slides off of them. And it kind of scares me. Okay. Now I'm just going to let them sit on those paper towels, okay, and drain a little bit, and I'll put these other ones in. I don't think I'm going to keep you on here, you know, while I do the second batch because I think you got the gist of it. Look here. Okay, now I'm going to put this down, get a plate, get a fork, get some ketchup because I ate ketchup on mine, and then I'll be right back with you, so don't go nowhere, okay? All right, guys. I've got them all done. There they are. They're good. Now look at that. Let me get up here where you can see. Look inside of there. And it's so good. And it's so flaky. And it's just good, y'all. Now watch this. I can sit here and eat many of these. but I can't because I have to save them for the guys. But they're good. So make you some of these. Salmon patties. That's what they're called, okay? Salmon patties. Some people call them salmon cakes. I call them salmon patties. That's whatever you grew up on. Okay? Now, I'm going to get busy making my fried potatoes. I'm going to put together my macaroni, where homemade macaroni where I can just put it in the oven when I get home off the bus, and we'll feed animals, and we'll come in. I'll warm that up, and it'll be ready to go. I'm going to eat the rest of this first. And I'm going to go outside, and I'm going to get to planting. And I've also got to package some soap tonight because I have some soap done that's cured. So, yeah, busy day. And Lord willing, I'll get this all done. And Lord willing, I'll catch you on the next video. And so y'all have a blessed day. And try you some of these, okay? Try some. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Just try them. All right. So Lord willing, I'll see you in the next video. Love you guys. Bye.